Hello again, I'm Navith Mastera and welcome back to my DROD Journey to Rooted Hold Let's Play. We've been cooking on gas recently, to be honest, doing 2 levels per episode on average. So yeah, last time we killed some snakes and ran away from the Slayer some more. This time we're going to go on to another level and run away from the Slayer some more. It's a good thing that the folks in Glorthared are so ingenious. These potent elixirs can do wonders for the overwhelmed exterminator. Ooh. Uh-oh.
A mimic potion. Just what I need.
I can tell you, from what I remember, this is not a very nice level.
A mimic potion. Just what I need.
I'm really not a fan of the way mimics were used. In fact, one of my least favorite elements before the second sky. The second sky really did wonders for the mimic. The introduction of, new weapons and stuff like that kind of made the mimic into a very, very versatile puzzle mechanic, which previously it just wasn't. I think that's not to say it didn't have its uses, but the way it was used in so many of these older holds, at least, the Journey to Rooted Hold era, and even King Dugan's dungeon as well, is very uninspired. Very uninspired. And these levels, this level in particular, I can remember being a bit of an annoyance. I'm gonna stop complaining about them. Maybe you, dear viewer, likes this sort of mimic puzzle. Who knows? What's going on here? I suppose. This is what's going on here. I don't want to have the mimic hit that orb again. But I do need to open all of these, so I do need to wake up all of these evil eyes. This one first, and then I can put all of those in here. Then I can use this mimic to hit this orb. Drag these evil eyes up here, and then I'm pretty sure at this point everything is, yeah, these evil eyes can see everything, and so might have to do something a little bit special here. What does this want from me? Well, actually, no. This is fine. I think this last evil eye, we don't want to wake up early. That's all. We can use it as leverage like this. I mean, I suppose this is a fairly neat puzzle for you know, you're using a monster as leverage for a mimic that's a perfectly reasonable puzzle. Like I don't mind that room at all. This room doesn't seem so fun. But to be honest, you know, it also doesn't seem to be too difficult. Because I can just... just use my leverage and put the mimic pretty much wherever I want it to go. Let's do that. No, I do have enough sideways space to do that. And yeah, mimic successfully escorted. And we're through to this room. What's going on here? I suppose this mimic goes here. And then I can put one mimic in each chamber, right. So what's the first thing I need to do? Open one of these two doors. I'm thinking this one. That just seems to make more sense. So I gotta make sure I don't step diagonally. So what opens this? And this. Oh, I'm already stuck. Silly me. This one might be an issue. Although, like, I should be able to get out. Yeah, there is enough overlap. Yeah, I can just do that. You know, this has three spaces of kind of downward positions where I can move down, or 3 spaces in the middle, and then a 4th here. So this wall here and this wall here are kind of line up, if you like, and then it's this wall and the orb. So yeah, that was just me being a bit silly. I do need to hit that orb though. That's going to be absolutely fine. And And then, right, we just need to show myself back out. Ooh, that's, I should probably hit this afterwards, and then yeah, I can use that time to move downwards. And then we're into the top half. This is another perfectly acceptable mimic puzzle. I would like to make it clear that not all puzzles involving mimics are bad. Just some of them. This also has a small issue. How's this going to work? Well, I need this mimic to be standing in on this tile when I'm here. So how am I going to have that happen? Well, probably actually by using my leverage on this side. I need one more space, and yeah, that's perfect. This orb opens that door. This one doesn't look like it's going to be any hassle, just because I can just go in here and then come back out, and they'll both still be standing on the eastmost square in their chamber, which obviously means that they're not going anywhere when I'm moving east or north. And then last but not least, this eye, which again, oh, that's gonna cause a small issue. I need to make sure that, yeah, so I need this mimic to be one tile further over in this direction, or 3 tiles further in that direction. In fact, it might just be easier for me to, no, I can't quite do that, but so yeah, if I use the same trick here that I did earlier on, which is just to make sure that I'm aligned like so. That isn't quite right, because this guy needs to be aligned as well. So I can actually offset the mimics though by doing that. Because these chambers are different lengths relative to each other, I can move this mimic. So say if this is the origin, then this mimic is now at 2 and this mimic is at 0 still. So relative to each other, this mimic is now offset by 2 squares, and that will allow me to kill this evil eye. And then I can go in there and do that. In fact, I probably could have done that earlier. I think it was already sorted, but I overcomplicated things. And then this tile, and we're done. Cool. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was a good room. There is also this. Why is there a green door here? I don't see any secret walls. This is weird. Let's see. If I... Odd. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder why that's there. will remain a mystery. Okay, so looks like I'm gonna have to do this. Well, do I? I can drag the rock golem out here, but no. This trapdoor is preventing me from being able to extract it and kill it. And besides, no. This is wider than it is tall, so if this trapdoor weren't there, then I could just pull the rock golem out and kill it here. As it stands, however, the trapdoor is there, so I'm going to have to put the rock golem. I'm going to have to put the mimic there to kill the rock golem. We've got some helpful arrows for leverage. And I also need a slight bit more northward leverage, which means I'm going to have to do something like that. And I'm going to need way more northward leverage than that. I will take all the northward leverage I can get. And now, yes, there we go. In there, you can hit that orb for me, old chap. And then, yeah, the mimic will need to go down there. I can come in here, and I do need to drop all the trapdoors, so let's see how this happens. One thing that's interesting about ortho squares is that while your mimic is on ortho squares, it will always move south when you make a diagonal move. South or north. It will always move horizontally. Vertically anyway, when you make a diagonal move. Which means you... And once you know that, rooms like this are pretty straightforward. You can use that to your advantage in many different situations. One of the interesting things about having a mimic on ortho squares trying to drop trapdoors is that you kind of have to be careful about trapping yourself in. So for example, when these 4 trapdoors weren't dropped, if you stepped on, well, I guess it's the same as trapdoors on ortho squares, even if you're not using a mimic. But if you dropped this trapdoor and hadn't dropped this one, then this trapdoor is no longer droppable. You have to drop one after another here, for example, and there are going to be other places where you do have to be careful with that as well. Okay. I'm just going to make sure I drop all the trapdoors in this kind of section of the room first. I mean, when I say the mimic will always move vertically when I make a diagonal move, obviously that vertical tile needs to be steppable. So in this position, the mimic will go east because it can't step on this pit. But if the tile is there to be stepped on, and then the mimic will step vertically. And then just a couple more, and we are done. Just need to put him in place, have him kill that roach, and we're good and dandy. Challenge: don't place the mimic north of the northern orb. Huh? What? Don't place the mimic north of the northern orb. Oh, no, what I said at the start actually isn't right. When I said that you can't get this rock golem out, you can. You can use the mimic to kill him. I was just thinking about using B-throw to kill him, but no. This is what this challenge is asking you to do. It's asking you to... you can place the mimic here straight away. Go in here. Pull out this rock golem. Have the mimic kill it. And then pop the mimic down here and do the same process again. That doesn't sound too complicated, but I'll come back to that challenge. I'm not fitting it right now. I'll come back to it. And then here, this doesn't seem too difficult. We are gonna have to make sure that I'm just doing the same thing over and over again here. So how do we get the last one to do some killing? Maybe it's just using the roach roach spawn. I mean, that could well be it. But where do I put that in a reasonable position? There. Actually, all right. I can kill these guys first, and then do this second. That being said, I can't move north or south, so maybe this won't work. I think one of these is different from the others. Well, these two are the same. This one is the different one. Oh, right. No, I think I've got it. I think I've got it now. I can just put it here. And then... yeah, okay. That's a fun one. One of those classic rooms where there's... This was a nice little linchpin one. This is a very sort of classic architectural technique, I suppose, is to have a number of things which look like you need to use the same technique, but then in reality you have to mix it up. And yeah, it just took me a second to see that I could just put the mimic here and use the leverage I have here to back up east enough so that I can just go in and stab the queens. Cool room. This level not as bad as I remember. I'm sure there will be some not nice rooms though. I think this one is grim by the looks of things. I mean, you put one mimic here and then use the orbs, and you use the other mimic, and you've only got a small amount of space, and it's not very nice. And yeah, I don't know how many more rooms there are though after that one. At least a couple. Oh, yes, this room. Classic. Another classic. Classic mimic usage, which is to use it to prevent you from turning in or making a particular... It's a movement constraint, basically. In this case, I'm not allowed to face north, northwest. But to be honest, that's not really going to cause me that many issues anyway, by the looks of things. Maybe for chambers like this, but, you know, you can just do that. And then actually... Oh, no, I haven't hit it yet. I do need to extract these two serpents, and I can just use the trapdoors here to kill them. So... Although, maybe actually it would be better to... Maybe it would just be easier to do this. And use this handy little rock golem... Handy rock golem corpse sort of setup to kill this. To kill those two serpents. Nice. Yeah, especially because I can't... I've only got... Oh no, I can come back out. I could have just used these broken walls, to be honest. Lots of ways to kill the serpent anyway. That's what we've learned. Oh, no, I can't face that way. Yeah. No, I'm gonna need to hit this orb. Yeah, so there are some things where it does make a difference to the room properly, but mostly it's just, you know, you have to swing your sword one way instead of swinging it the other. Yeah. Not too tricky. Decent room. Ah, there's the Slayer again. Hello, Slayer. Up Blawn Sewers, access tunnel, down containment. Okay. Let's go and do the last question mark level. Yeah, the last question mark room in the level. Challenge: strike only one orb. Seriously? Ugh. I don't really want to do that. I'll come back to that one. Will I? It's going to have to be like this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to have to be that one. A very simple deduction of this room says it's going to have to be that door. And in fact, No, that's fine. I have a leverage point here. I didn't realise I had another leverage point, but I do. I think actually I want to start from the top though, because I'm at the top of the chamber, so I may as well start at the top. I know, got a bit more space. That's going to be an issue. Okay. Maybe it doesn't need to be this one then. maybe not, because I can get leverage this way from this tree. And then... yeah, I'm not sure. The challenge seems a bit tricky, just because both this last trap... these trapdoors, once you get here, it's fine, I think. But both of these trapdoors seem... like, in terms of the amount of distance I've got from... like, I need more leverage. Oh, I've got more leverage there. I could do that. No, I also need vertical leverage. Like that. So maybe that is right. I have... yeah, I've got myself a little bit more leverage using this wall. I suppose what the challenge is really saying is that use every single piece of the room to your kind of to your advantage, as opposed to just the doors and the trap doors and maybe one or two of the oh no, I can't. One or two of the plants. No, I need to be on this side. And then, yeah. Let's do that. That's got me a lot of space. I need... I'm in the right column. I've got enough horizontal leverage for this trapdoor, but I just don't have enough vertical leverage at this point. So we can do that, and then I can go. Then I can go back to this trapdoor and then use this tree, and then down to this door, and then what? It wasn't this door, was it? It was this door, because I can quite clearly get from this tree to this door. Yes, it was that door. Okay, I'm nearly there though. This isn't as bad as I kind of expected it to be, but so where do I need to be? I need to be there. So we'll hit that, and then yeah, we used this wall. We can get ourselves all the way into this top corner over there. But no, we don't actually want to do that. We want to use this tree here. Do I have enough leverage? No, I need one more space. Ooh. Oh no, I do. There is one more space of room I have there. Huh. Oh, I can get to here. How many spaces? So I can get to here. There's nothing else I can push the... The mimic across on those there. There's no other tools here. How many away am I here? I am 6. Yeah, I'm 7 to the other side of this door. I think that's the main issue. Uh, 6, 7. If I do the other way around though, then I can do it because I can start the mimic there, put it there, and then I could use. Then I'd need this door, I suppose, instead of this door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I still use this door, but just do it from back to front. I said I thought I needed to start at the top, but starting at the bottom seems like the way I actually need to go, because I can use this tile here, where otherwise, from this side, this tile is useless. But from this side, plenty of leverage. The only thing then is when I'm moving from there to there, have I got enough leverage here? Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the answer is 3, 6, 8. Yeah, I don't need to get above this trapdoor. I just need to get onto it. So, actually, yes, I need to go the other way. So I'll do that. Right. So let's get this done. We're gonna put this guy. This top mimic up there. Then we can put this bottom mimic there, use some leverage on this trapdoor, and we gotta make sure that this mimic only hits that orb. So maybe we'll face that direction instead. We can use the pit to our advantage, and actually we've got multiple pit tiles that we can use there. Actually, I want to be using this bush, I think. So, we do something like that. No, we need I need another square of leverage to the east. So maybe, yeah. So I can do that, and then. So maybe it's this door that I need to put down. I'm thinking actually that I can use this square here, which will easily get me across to this bush. But then again, if I'm at this bush, then I can get to this trapdoor, and if I'm at that trapdoor, I can get to this trapdoor. So, let's actually just wait, and maybe I should have done this earlier, but let's not put down that other mimic unless we actually absolutely have to. Actually, I want some more. Oh no, I can't get any more leverage on this south side. Yeah, so I can get to here, and if I can get to there, then that means I can get to both of these trapdoors. So yeah, I'm actually, maybe it's this one then that I need to hit. But then again, like if I've shown that I can get to all of these. From the north, anyway. So for now, I'll just pop that mimic in up here, just without hitting anything, and we'll see. Okay. No, I think it is then this door, because I can't quite. I'm right at the top of my. I'm as northern as I can get. I think. Yeah. So. It is that door then that I need to hit. So I can do this. And no, I don't want to. I want to make sure that maybe, of course, doesn't hit anything else. That would be frustrating. I do actually want to get this challenge. And then, yeah, there we go. I didn't get it. Did I hit another orb by accident? What's this challenge? Strike only one orb. I'm pretty sure I did that. Maybe I'll have to get to here. Let's try that again. I hope I wasn't too premature with restarting this room. That being said, no, I need the south, the southern leverage. Some of these rooms are not super. You know, they haven't been great with awarding challenges, so I'm not sure whether the scripting is a little bit off in some of the rooms, but hopefully I'll get awarded this time. I'm pretty sure last time I hadn't struck any other orbs though, so definitely haven't this time. There we go. One orb to rule them all. Cool. Alright, that room was nowhere near as bad as I remember it being. And yeah. This 9th level took a little bit longer than last time, last couple of levels. So I think what I'll do is there a way for me to get here? No, he's gonna close that door. So.
Oh no, Bethro, you're not getting out now. I have my reputation as a professional at stake.
Well, I have a reputation as a nosy delver to keep intact. So just bear that in mind, Slayer. Okay, I think based on the timing, you know what? No, let's go and have a look at the 10th level. Doesn't matter if I stop mid-level. Cool. 10th level. One of the most baffling mysteries of our discipline is the origins of the Are the origins? I don't know. Of the organism known as the living tar. There are many different hypotheses and little evidence for any of them, but the one notion that every sensible person must reject is the crackpot theory that tar is in fact an artificial creation of a clandestine underground society whose scientific knowledge far exceeds our own. To even contemplate such a thing is surely a sign of insanity, apparently.
Wait, I know that smell. Oh no.
I love how Bethro hates tar. Interesting that room scores high scores. I wouldn't have thought it did. Fortunately, Bethro, I I'm not the biggest tar fan, but I can respect some tar. I know my tar techniques, so I'll try and make this as painless as possible for you, B-Throw.
The only good tar is no tar.
Don't turn your sword. Okay. I'm thinking probably diagonal for this one. I'm not sure though. It gives us a little bit more versatility, I feel like, than an orthogonal. Than an orthogonal orientation. That being said, I do still need to be careful about kind of the order of things, because the one thing about diagonals is you need plenty of space. If you come up against multiple monsters, like you need to. Actually, that might mean that I can't face northeast. I'm gonna have to face northwest instead. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I'm okay. So yeah, if you come up against multiple monsters when you're facing diagonally, like the only way really to do that is by moving quite a lot. In an orthogonal direction, although I suppose that is the same when you're facing the other way, except if you're just facing one direct, like if you're facing a diagonal, you can kill. If you have a line of monsters this way or a line of monsters this way, you can kill them. Whereas if you're facing, up north, you can only kill a line of monsters which is coming from the north, at least in an open room. I can't remember, were there black doors in King Dugan's dungeon? I don't know. That's an interesting one. There was that, obviously, infamous room in the 8th level. This level has been equipped with the latest black door model. Yeah. Okay, so that kind of answers my question. No, there weren't any black doors in King Dugan's dungeon. At least that scroll makes it seem that way anyway. And yeah, we're about to do this challenge. Cool. In the next room, 3 east, kill the mimic by turn 75. Task strip experimentation, please don't agitate the tar. Okay. So presumably we're going to need the mimic to multi-sab a couple of things. This blob, definitely. This blob. This blob. So that one's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That one's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. So is this blob, this blob and this blob, was it? Yeah, I think so. That are the issues. Everything else, when a tile blob is only 2 tiles in one dimension, it's always clearable if in the other dimension it has an odd number of tiles, because it will always form unstable tile. Kill the mimic by turn 75 though. I think maybe I want to be... I don't really want to kill the mimic. I said I don't want to kill the mimic. I'm not sure how lenient this challenge will be because... actually, turn 75 is actually quite a long way into the room. Like, when you think about it, like, oh, no, it's not. I'm on turn 75 right now. This is definitely not clearable, right? Yeah. Huh. Okay. In that case, maybe... maybe I want to be on the other side, because then I can drag. I can just do the dragging method to kill these roaches like this. And then, yeah, maybe it's just my orientation was a little bit off. Like, I've got plenty of time here. I've got not plenty of time anymore. There. Okay. Yeah, so you had to be fairly efficient for this challenge. It was just kind of thinking about... I mean, the order is kind of obvious. I'm not sure it really matters. Well, no, you'd want to do this one first because... Well, one of these two first because it's the closest blob. Probably this one because you're going to have to go kind of up and down again if you don't do that one first. But yeah, for the main part, just making sure your sword orientation is correct and that you're basically just... It's one of those where you just need to pay attention basically and make sure you're observing kind of how the geography of the room best works in order to be able to do the challenge. Okay, so we've got a secret room here. This one doesn't seem too bad. It's just about clearing tar on top of walls. It's going to be a little bit annoying with all these roaches trying to come and eat me at the same time, but this is mostly sheltered enough that they are nothing more than that, an annoyance. And yeah, like I pointed out, I think in an earlier episode, this is a very classic Journey to Rooted Hold kind of theme, is that, you could just have it so that you needed to clear a black door and then kill a roach. But no, you need it so the architects thought that it would be better if you had a constant stream of roaches to try and murder you to death while you're doing said cutting. Fortunately, you know, I've played level 19, I want to say, of King Dugan's Dungeon, where you had to do a lot of cutting tar which was on top of walls. I think that was level 19. Nah, maybe not. Maybe... Oh no, maybe it was level 19. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played King Dugan's Dungeon, so you'll have to forgive me. Let's deal with those guys. And then we probably want to do something like that. Just this is a good technique for when you not just with tar but with anything in the room, you can use it to create a wall behind you when monsters are flanking you from both sides. It can make your life a whole lot easier. And yeah, now you can see all of the remaining blobs are most certainly still cuttable, so we haven't made any mistakes. And we can clear everything out. Yeah, these roaches are going to be a bit of a pain. But the spawn rate is pretty low. It's only 8 per 30, so we don't have to kill that many to be sort of making progress here. And there we go. All done. Just need to kill the remaining roach queens. Simples. Okay, and another tar on wall sort of thing. It looks like, yeah, this is like a mirror of this in terms of the walls. Fortunately, with the modern technology of X-ray vision, aka the tar opacity slider. This is very simple. I think, to be honest, nowadays, like, hiding stuff under tar is a bit of a... It's seen as a bit of a cheap trick, I suppose. I don't know if you've... Not as cheap as some of the tricks that were in the cheap trick contest compilation. Some of those tricks were really cheap. The one I particularly stands out was the massive level with a sister blue door and no level exit or exit level text, and so you just ended up exploring for ages looking for a room that you've got left, but there wasn't a room you've got left. You cleared a room right at the start of the level, which you didn't realise was the only required room in the level. There was no exit level text, so it just appeared like you had a whole level left, when in fact all you needed to do was avoid a roach or something like that and go down a sister
So, Delver, good luck.
Make your way across the sister gate. That was a pretty cheap trick, for sure. Maybe I actually want to put this one here. Yeah, except that movement order is going to be a bit of a pain. Yeah. So what I actually want to do is put this one here, and then this one like here, and then, you know, we can do that, or we can do maybe not. How am I going to get this one done? Much better. Stop trying to be so clever and just do it the easy way. And every other blob in both sections is cuttable now, so I don't need a... Oh, so long as I don't make it uncuttable, that is. I don't need the other mimic in the southern section. I can just kill it, and that's absolutely fine. Let's get ourselves a little bit more leverage. And then on... let's do that. And there we go. Cool. And also, it was very nice of the Slayer to say good luck to us. I don't think I'm going to need it, because, you know, I'm a bit of a tar superstar. But, you know, it's nice anyway. It's a nice gesture. Looks like we're going to need to, yeah, just break some more tar. It's almost like there's a theme to this level. It looks like we can go either way. Yeah. It doesn't seem like one entrance isn't possible. But I suppose that doesn't remain to be seen. Yeah. No issues there. Yeah, you just got to watch out for 2x2, sneaky 2x2 passages, which make traversal impossible, but none of those were to be found, at least not on this side. And then... same here, I think. Obviously we can't go up either of these sides, but there's a nice 3 wide hallway there, with a kind of sneaky X marks the spot, to give us a hint that this is the way we need to go, and then obviously up to that orb. And finally, I hope this isn't a challenge. Nope, the TAR administration facility is aware that some rooms have been infested by non-TAR based dungeon vermin. A proper response will proceed according to protocol. In the meantime, please take care to keep all doors locked to maintain sterility of TAR. Sounds like you need a Delver. Yeah. And it's so ironic, really, that they are trying to kill me because they clearly need me. Okay, that level was much smaller than I expected it to be. Just a few rooms. So, yeah, no big issues there. And I guess next time I'll catch you on the next level. So this has been the 9th and the 10th level of DROD Journey to Reach a Hold. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll catch you next time.